Moonbeam has just hit an all-time low. Now might be a great time to start bagging yourself a few Glimmer tokens. Welcome back to Bearman Crypto, where we talk all things crypto. So in recent days, the market has been doing well. Everything seems to have been pumping. But when I look at Glimmer, this has struggled so far. So if we just have a look at the recent price action, near enough over the last 7 days, it's not moved a lot. And Moonbeam is one of the projects that I'm obviously very bullish about. And I think at the current prices, this might be a great opportunity. Not financial advice, of course. Please make sure you do your own further research. Just a bit of information about Moonbeam for those who don't know. So Moonbeam is basically an Ethereum compatible smart contract parachain, which is built on the Polkadot blockchain. And specifically what Moonbeam focuses on is cross-chain interoperability, and this is something that's going to be quite big soon enough, and the technology is not quite there yet. A lot of different other protocols are trying to basically master cross-chain interoperability. And what that cross-chain operability effectively is, it's if you think about when you go traveling, if you go from Europe into maybe North America, you need a different adapter to be able to use the if you're using, like, maybe charging your phone, you need a different type of adapter. And if you come vice versa, if you come from North America down to Europe, you need a different type of plug socket to be able to charge your phone, for example. So in the context of cross-chain interoperability, this is basically looking at, imagine if in that sort of situation you've just got one adapter that you use and it'll work whether you're in Europe or you're in North America. That is the crux of what they're trying to solve with cross-chain interoperability. And over the last couple of years, this has suffered a lot of attacks in terms from hackers, where people have basically hacked the network. So a lot of different protocols have experienced this, and at some point Moonbeam was caught up in it a little bit. So the technology is slowly getting there, and I think Moonbeam will definitely be one of the winners once that is all said and done. And this might be a great opportunity to start looking at these. If we just have a look at some of the projects which are specifically building on Moonbeam, let me just see once this loads up. So let's have a look here. So this is a combination of projects on Moonriver and Moonbeam. So Moonriver is basically a canary network for Moonbeam. So anything that is built first on Moonriver, tested there, and then brought onto Moonbeam. But you can see the whole host of different projects which are basically building on here. You got Wren, you got Darwinia, you got Asta. What else do you have? You got all these different projects, loads of them. And this is what makes me particularly bullish about this. You got BeamSwap, which is a DEX, which is built on Moonbeam. You got Stellar Swap. So you got all these fantastic projects which are building on Moonbeam, and this is why I'm particularly bullish about Moonbeam. So the price has obviously been struggling for a bit of time, and one of the things that, obviously, before you buy, one of the things to consider is there's an upcoming unlock which happens actually in a matter of hours, and at that point 4.6% will be unlocked. I don't believe that this is what is driving the price down. I think this is just the general market conditions at the moment. I don't believe that this 4.6 is necessarily going to dump the market at this stage. This is basically a linear release of the tokens that's been ongoing for a period of time. So every month, about 4.6% of the tokens, or value of the tokens, get unlocked. So this is just one of the ones which is upcoming now. I don't believe that the price is necessarily going to dump. If anything, I think this is a great opportunity to be buying yourself some Moonbeam. And also, what you can do when you buy your Moonbeam tokens is stake them. If you check out one of my previous videos on staking Moonbeam, you can stake it basically on chain, where you can be earning passive income. And just remember, anything that you earn now, it will be multiplied in the bull run. So imagine if you're earning maybe one glimmer a day. At the moment, at the current price, is the equivalent of I guess 34 cents. Once this starts to really pump and starts to reach all-time highs or even exceed all-time highs, imagine this will be at, imagine if it's at $20 or $30 a token. That is $20 to $30 that you're receiving daily as passive income. So that's just something to bear in mind. So if we just have a quick look, just to finish off, have a quick look at the charts and why I think that this could be a good opportunity to buy yourself some Moonbeam tokens at the current price. We can see here I've got the fib retracement pulled up, and we can see we are way down here, and I think there's a good opportunity that we might see some of the price pumping at some point in the next few days, potentially in line with the way all the other tokens have pumped in recent days. I think Moonbeam is going to have its turn fairly soon. That's just something to bear in mind. And I think potentially we'll be looking at, I suspect, probably about 20 to 25% gain on the price to get us to this 236 level here, where there's the previous high that Moonbeam had. That's the sort of level that I'm potentially going to be watching. And if we pull through another indicator here that I tend to use, is if we pull through the MACD, and if I zoom into this chart here, and I'll just show you a bit more what gives me a bit of what's given me a bit of interest that this could potentially pump. So when you start to see this blue line cross over the red line, and you can see here we start to get these green vertical bars printing, that's a good sign that the price is just, or could potentially be about to pump. So this is something just to keep an eye out on, and what we really want to see is this blue line start to continue to the upside and start to cross over this zero line here, and by that point I'm sure the price will definitely be pumping. So this is an early indicator that we could be in for a bit of favorable price action fairly soon. So that's just something to watch out for. I hope you like Glimmer content. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you like the video and make sure to subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you think. Have you got yourselves a bag of Glimmer tokens? Are you staking them? If not, you should be. But that's all I want to share with you in this video, and I shall see you in my next video.